easily manifest your SP by getting this, by understanding this, by incorporating this one thing into your manifesting practice. This is going to make your SP manifest faster, much more easily, and much more naturally. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. So what is this one thing to incorporate to your manifesting practice, to your manifesting routine that is going to bring in your SP much faster, much more easily, and much more naturally? And this, you guys, is not some kind of a new technique. It's not a new way in which to say your affirmations or a new way in which to visualize or a new method or anything like that. It is actually a very, very important component of your self-concept and of your self-love practice that, if incorporated and applied and implemented, is going to make you irresistible to your SP. What is that? I'm talking about radical self-acceptance. You see, when we do get into the manifesting community and we stumble upon these teachings and we start implementing them, we tend to be very, very harsh on ourselves. Am I doing the techniques correctly? Am I visualizing right? Am I saying my affirmations right? Is my mental diet on point? Why am I having negative thoughts and opposing thoughts? Why am I spiraling so much? Why am I feeling so much resistance? What is wrong with me? Why do I waver so much? I should know better, and so on and so forth. And I know all those of you who have been on this journey of manifesting your SP have experienced all of this, plus probably a lot more. And while, of course, getting into a state that is aligned with having our desire is something to strive towards, the way in which to do it is not necessarily by beating ourselves up for every little mistake, every little flaw, every little way in which we think we messed up, every little way in which we thought we are delaying our manifestation. I can tell you that starting to practice radical self-acceptance is probably going to get you much farther than all this beating yourself up. And by radical self-acceptance, obviously, I don't mean that if you feel that you need to improve yourself in this area or that area, that you shouldn't do that you shouldn't strive to be better and feel better. But what I am talking about is, number one, accepting yourself just as you are at this point in your journey, and accepting that even within your imperfections, even within your flaws, you are perfect as you are. And number two, also accepting the sides of yourself that you might not like as much, that you might feel that you need to change, especially if they are somehow related in your mind to getting your SP. For example, I'm not going to get my SP unless I lose 20 pounds because they like me thinner. Or I'm not going to get my SP because I'm not as popular as they are, I'm not as successful as they are, I'm not as rich as they are, I'm less attractive than they are, and so on. So the reason, you guys, why self-acceptance, radical self-acceptance even, works so well is because by accepting yourself, you start loving yourself. You start being kinder to yourself. You start being more patient with yourself. You start radiating this love that has always been within you, and it is now being felt by the world around you. That, of course, includes your SP. We have said many times that our SP is us pushed out, is a part of our consciousness pushed out. If we are beating ourselves up for every little thing, if we are belittling ourselves for our flaws, if we're not accepting ourselves as perfect in our imperfections, perfect at this point in time in our journey, why do you think your SP is going to think that you are perfect? Chances are they're not. If you're criticizing yourself and feeling shame and guilt and embarrassment about how you look, about who you are, about traits of your personality, traits of your character, and so on, the energy that you're exuding towards your SP and the energy that they're going to match and reflect back to you is an energy of you're not good enough. An energy of, you may be okay, but there's this and that about you that I don't like and I don't care about. An energy of, I don't want to be with you. I am rejecting you for whatever reason. I'm choosing someone else over you. That is because you first are not choosing yourself. And so your SP needs to match that energy and mirror that energy back to you. Instead, when you start loving yourself, when you start accepting yourself, even in your flaws, even your shadow side, as we say, even in your imperfection, because at the end of the day, who is perfect? Both externally and internally. No one is perfect. So if you start accepting and loving yourself in this way, through every trait of yours, through every characteristic, even those that you don't love so much, especially those, I dare say, chances are you are exuding immense amounts of love. You are exuding an energy of acceptance. You are exuding an energy of confidence and openness. And these, you guys, are wildly attractive and wildly magnetic and irresistible to your SP and to pretty much everyone else. That kind of energy, that kind of radical self-acceptance is likely to exude and get transmitted outwards, and everyone else, including your SP, is going to start mirroring that to you by showing you that they accept you more, showing you that they love you unconditionally. Why? Because now you first are loving yourself unconditionally, so they have to mirror that. They're showing you that you are wanted. They're showing you that you are loved and adored and accepted and seen and heard. Why? Because you are giving all these things to yourself first. And because everyone else, including of course your SP, is you pushed out, everyone else is a manifestation of something that you are holding in your consciousness. If you are radically loving and accepting of yourself, then they are bound to feel the same for you and show you the same. So this, you guys, is an idea that, in my opinion, is transformative. It can transform your SP manifestation journey from I'm struggling, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what more to do, why is this not working, all the way to this feels easy, this feels natural, this feels so satisfying, this feels so fun. And then as a bonus, your SP also comes in and starts reflecting these things to you. They start accepting you, they start loving you, they start wanting to commit to you, and in any event, showing up as a different version of themselves who is much more loving, much more accepting, much more open to you. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.